Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, or Themperers if you prefer, and furs. Good evening and welcome to Trash Tier Gaming. I'm your humble host, Raspa Trash Bear, and we're getting back into Pacific Drive. Alright, what we got for messages? Sorry, looks like you got zone droned. Would you like to play again? Insert 5C to continue playing Zone Drone 3D. Huh. Just shut that real quick. So, we finally have access to thermo but not enough, and damn near all of it is heckin' under wraps. I got no stable stops to any of the good stuff. Myers. Scorch is what I need, I think. Okay. Let's try for that far end of things and see what we come up with. Since mapping more. Yeah, I miss you too. Right, let's roll. I don't need a lot of resources. I'm just hoping to keep the car in one piece. Now, we obviously have a couple of choices to make here. We got our snazzy new all-terrains. So obviously the fastest route there is through here. So that's what we're gonna do. We got a Swift Storm, so we cannot dilly-dally. We gotta get in and we gotta get out. So no sightseeing. Okay, good. It's a straightforward. Ah, damn, my limbs. That box truck is tempting. But no, we don't have time for random. Involved.
Bobby, I gotta ask. Were you around when the old wall was nearly breached?
You want to know if I was involved?
I mean, sure. No one knew more about where anomalies came from than you. Heck, I mean, you know, the only reason anyone knew anything about anomalies was because of the research branch that you four started to build.
Yes, and we developed ways to prevent anomalies, not create them.
You can't prevent something if you don't know where it's created in the first place.
So you did pick up a thing or two around us scientists.
Huh. Fascinating. But it looks like adverse conditions around the highways are a little more forgiving since it's a straight shot.
All I know is, Arda didn't give two craps about anomaly prevention. You fought uphill the entire way.
Never thought I'd see the day where you'd sugarcoat anything coming out of you.
I was hoping that wouldn't cut off, but wishes and fishes, Trashkin. Go. Up the dirt road. Whoa. We'll just do a little off-road. Whoa! That'll do. There we go. Oh boy. I don't have time to goof off. Oh boy. There we go. Well, the storm doesn't seem to be bearing down on us quite as fast as I thought it would be. Which is good. Alright, now we just bear left. There we go. Home free. Ah, I turned left and got it. Helps to take notes for diagnoses. Dead end. Let's see what we find here. Train station. one for the collection. Well, I'm here. Yeah, that Worry about fuel a little later. Plenty of lead around here, though. Plenty of lead. Well, that's the most valuable. Let's go. See what kind of hits we get out here. Bullards around here, huh? Oh, how convenient. I wonder what that drone is. Probably not important. Free fuel, baby. Perfect. A little bit of call off. Nice. Oh, hey, friendly dumpster. Think I need lead. Fair. Yeah, more cloth. Still always need cloth for our sundry upgrades and such. Last I checked, I was out of rubber, so probably do the tires as well. Alright, let's drop these, scope that. Aha. All useful. Canned food. I've been out of that for a minute. Weird place for a dresser, but hey, I'll take all the cloth I can get. Alright, and let's do you while we're here. Then we'll move up the way a bit. Oh, almost missed you. Alright, I think we need one to get out, so we best make our way on over. We gotta do basic scrapping, because if we don't do basic scrapping, we are eventually just gonna run out of room. Or materials, or room and materials. That's hold up pretty tight. Phone. Backpack. Meh, I say. Hey, how's it going, bud? Alright, that's locked up tight. Nothing else there. Alright, that's locked up tight though, so let's see what we're hiding. And a phone. And a cooler. Well, I'll happily eat that MRE. And since I had to expend durability to get that. Alright, nothing else there. Alright, one house down. Hey! Canned goods. Nothing good there. Nothing great. Ah! There we go. Yoink! Ooh. Anything good here? Ah, basics, but that'll do. Okay, how about here? TV that... cash. Happily take that with me. Right. Don't see anything. Well, we're definitely making a good haul across. Ooh, and that's the fullest fridge I've seen in this game to date. Alright. And that's the last of garages on this side of the street. Leave that. Ah, brother. We're going to eat some damage. Alright. Load up. Alright, that'll do. We'll load up the spare. Welcoming wagon. Aha. Yeah, that down. That down. Yeah, we're making out like bandits on cloth. Gonna have good and plenty of the basics. Kool-Aid man. Ooh, another lock. Yank. Man, that plasma cutter lasted us a good long while. Yep. It was a pretty good haul. Nothing rare, but a good bit of cloth for our woes. Oh, that's a tunnel. I see. There's that white line. I was like, what? What is that? Let's see if we can get some thermostat out of this deal. Well, no luck on that. One less road hazard to contend with. Ah, there she be. Well, we only need one to wave bye-bye. Why stop at one? Alright, here we go. See if I come up lucky. Right. Well, dumpster's usually lucky. Ah, hell. We took too long. Well, time do fly when you're having fun. Alright, let's grab the goods. Make a plan. Let's get pointing in the right direction. Before we roll, I definitely want to. Ah, right. That's not a big truck. That's just disappointment, is what that is. guardrail. Alright, fine. Moving. Oh, life just got way more interesting. There we go. Whew, I was getting nervous for a second there. All right, no time to spare. Uh-oh. We just got airwayed through. Oh, that is dirty pool, man. There we go. Well, I learned something new today. Airstrips can launch you over the teleport. Well, not exactly a great gain.
Good. You're back safe.
Alright. Let's see if we can't diagnose that problem right quick. No vehicle, but game. Fine. Yep. And before I forget, health. And fuel. Oh. Well, what do we have? Ah, Morse code. One moment, Trashkin. Right, for those of you playing along at home, that sound like... And if I've done that right, that would translate out to, and I quote, Elvis lives, he in zone. He in the zone. Elvis is in the zone, baby. I really do love these little decoder ring puzzles. Well... Let's see if perhaps the game has decided to be less... Son of a... Okay, we still got adverse conditions left, right, and center. And our nearest B1 means making another trip. Or rather, our only one not in extreme conditions, which has fuel evaporation going on. That really butters my biscuit, Trashkin. Well, that's gonna make life real heckin' difficult. We have no idea what the extreme condition is going on at the rest stop. We just know that it's low and there's no stable exits. Alright, Trashkin, I'm gonna prep up and figure out our next move. Well, after thinking about it for a minute, Trashkin, I figure... why not go for a few of the spots we haven't been yet? We may as well. We're gonna need more stable energy for upgrades anyway. Oh, that's right. I didn't bother to swap out the headlamps or fix that little wiper problem. Well, small potatoes, Trashkin. Small potatoes. I also swapped on a solar panel and swapped in an expanded tank. So we'll go E6. Slide over to that new spot, have a couple of different angles to come at things from. Snag some stable energy and peace out. We're gonna need to go a ways, aren't we? That's fine. We don't have swift storm or anything coming up on us. Oh, the can openers are back. Isn't that lovely? Doesn't that just make your day, Trashkin? They're real active, too. I'm gonna take a wild guess. I bet the big signature is the honey pot there, so. First thing, hit up that structure. Because I burned all that cloth we gained on a lead-lined apron. Well, I do need that plasma. Partly for resistances. Since I'm taking damage right the heck now. Well, that was a gaffe. Alright, no further need. Let's see what we find out here. Well, we have a big old pipe. Anything worth my time out here? Ah, busted. Yeah, fair supply. Gears to chemicals. The one trade I will on occasion take. Same, I've got no gears on me though. Alas and alack. Oh, I busted my hammer. Well, time to get the spare. Oh, almost missed you. Gonna need that rubber. Burned through a lot of it. Shame there's seldom chemicals in there. Well, worthwhile stop. Not exactly the most rich vein of resources. Every bit of cloth helps. I would slap on a solar panel right before heading out into the dark at night. There's the prize. How we make out? 1.2. Great. Alright. Turn and go. Far lab or the near? Far. Alright. Let's see what we turn up then. Son of a... Well, we found the other one. Finish searching on the first one, though. Ah, forget it. Oh, that'll do. That'll do nicely. Oh. Well, hell. Well, I put myself in that situation. Oh, if nothing else, we're getting a decent amount of plasma out of the deal. You really have to remember to stop bypassing these. Well, with plasma becoming an essential item these days. That should at least be enough. Oh, right. We have that log. Evolved man. Oh, right, radio.
Alls I know is, Arda didn't give two craps about anomaly prevention.
You fought uphill the entire way.
Never thought I'd see the day where you'd sugarcoat anything coming out of your mouth. The Harmonic Disruption Research Lab was an abject failure. No, I wasn't involved, but I stood by and let it happen. By that point, the Limb Project was in a bad way. Either it found a breakthrough and justified the government resources it was sucking up, or the entire project was put down.
Everything depended on this technological quantum leap that evaded us for decades. In response, all good sense went straight out the window. For every wonder pulled out of thin air, limb technology conjured increasingly greater horrors. But it was done in the name of progress, and we were powerless to stop it. The Harmonic Disruption Research Branch was all I could do to soften the atrocities Arda unleashed in the name of progress. I tried to clean up my mess, but I failed.
Ah. Gear to duct tape, huh? Gotta be real hard up for that one. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure there are some advantageous ratios somewhere in this world, but this don't feel like one of them. Alright. We got one more in a tape. Alright, got one more tape to grab, and then we outie. Practically on top of it. Ah, there she be. Alright.
So that's the history of the Olympic Exclusion Zone. We know it absolutely existed, and that something blighted the area. Dr. Ophelia Turner was a real person who grew up there, and limb technology, claimed to be her invention, was the reason the zone was created.
The facts point to either the pursuit of limb or the technology itself doing something terrible to the area, and maybe even to the people who stayed behind. For such a vast, valuable area as the Olympic Peninsula to be lost to the world for the indefinite future, someone needed to take the fall. The evidence in this corner paints the target square on the martyr part of this equation. Or did Dr. Ophelia Turner know what she was unleashing upon her homeland? If she did it willingly, then she would have been a monster. But if the government strong-armed her into it, then she would have had no choice but to become a martyr. To answer that question, we need more information still.
Alright, we got a start station here. Lovely. And gas. Gas too. Well, if the back seat tank's still full. Sure, that tank's full. Yep. Oh, we good. Scare up 2. Alright. Off we go. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a few wrecks on the way. But if not, hey, what's life without a few bumps? Wreck in a fuel barrel, huh? I don't think the wreck's worth playing the hot with the hot dust there, so. And we out. No stable exits, extreme condition, fog. Alright, violent voltage. Which means those are gonna hit hard. Oh, whoa, that loading clip. Woofda. Oh, that's the glitchiest load I've gotten yet. Oh, I gotta get close enough to that. Heavy on the radiation around here. Stand to left, right. Nothing to report here. A little hot dust action. Well, I'm impatient, so I'll go after that journal first. Gotta get my podcast fixed, don't you know? How about those all-terrains? Been holding up like champs.
How do you force 100,000 people out of their homes without facing major resistance?
I'll take eminent domain for 200 and heavy payoffs.
The United States government, facing down what's being peddled as the greatest threat our nation has ever faced. The answer is, we don't. This is Frequency File, Episode 3, Human Cost.
Well, isn't that joy?
Last episode, I reported all the cold, hard facts I could get my hands on. If you missed that episode, here's the summary. There wasn't much. Now, we jump tracks to the stories of the people, to knit together old records and eyewitness accounts to form some fabric of the true story. Whoever's job it was at Arda to suppress stories did a really good job. they did to keep that sheer number of people from talking, and then to smear the stories that did come out.
Was a masterstroke of obfuscation. Unfortunately for Arda, the cases that made it all the way to court became public record. And the facts were these. Arda played nice at first with a generous relocation package. They offered cold, hard cash and built sprawling housing complexes in nearly every state to resettle the former residents. These new communities were built as idyllic, white picket-fenced neighborhoods where you were sure to be surrounded by all-American families who shared your same values, while enjoying the benefits of government-subsidized grocery stores, school districts, and manicured public parks. Not a bad deal from the looks of things.
Alright,
When it
time
came
to
to
get
the
out of here.
holdouts,
The people who wouldn't leave for any amount, things got ugly. But in the end, the government won out, as it always does. And while the government has the sovereign right to seize private property, the Fifth Amendment mandates just compensation be paid for it. But it doesn't specify when or how this compensation be made. And many dissenters ended up with nothing through good old loopholes and bureaucracy. Some of whom are still pursuing their claims to this day. But the chilling thing is, those left with empty pockets consider themselves lucky. There is a saying they mutter amongst themselves under their breath, that at least they had the luck to not live in Sierra.
Alright, here we go. Whew. Now, do we dare press our luck and explore the far side of things? I'm thinking not. I'm thinking not, Trashkin. I think I'll wind it up. Maybe I check the house at the end. Oh, there goes the lamps. Oh, hello. So much radiation around here. Just so much radiation. That is fluoride sugar-free ice cream. Oh boy. Alright, let's pull the drop goods. A little bit of everything here. Probably should have used the canned goods. This is gonna be fun. Race along a mountain ridge way. The dead of night. No lamps to our name. Oh, brother. Oh. Oh, mama. Taking some risks today. Ah, loose wheel, I think. pretty sure I'm going to be kicking myself for not gathering that lead, but that's another spot on the map, at the very least. Not what we need, but at least it's something.
How'd the zone treat you this time?
Roughly. Kind of like a chew toy. Alright, Trashkin, I'm gonna think about next moves. While I'm thinking about that, re-upping. News flash, Elma, August 4th, 1968. Strange new footage has emerged that shows legendary Bigfoot strolling through a state park near Elma on the Olympic Peninsula, captured by a hiker who wishes to remain anonymous. Tobias. The 8mm film is remarkably clear and unarguably depicts a humanoid figure of some size moving just within the tree line. Later, we'll be speaking to a local Bigfoot expert, Beth Rosen, who liked the movie. Newsflash, Beth. Alright, Trashkin, while I scratch my brain for next moves, we opened up a few opportunity shots here. Now, we got a few different options. The dead end destabilized doesn't seem great. So we're going to aim for C2. We're going to rock through E6. Again. Hit C3. See what we can scrape up there. And rock on down the road from there. If she's looking dicey, we'll just zip right through. Hold on, what's up with that then? Okay, that's just the bar then. I fixed the wipers, but there's a couple other problems I gotta get to. So, we are going to try for what we can get here. I'm willing to settle for some candy and, mayhap some thermo sap, because if we can kit this baby out in full thermo, lovely. But before that, to upgrade the antenna, we need at least 60 for the junction routine. Oh, she's looking pretty rich-blooded here. Don't see any story relevance or relevant drops here, but that's fine. I can work with that. Pick my direction correctly. Ooh. Looks like it. Man, I found the longest possible stretch of no road in that hole to do, didn't I? Alright. Dense acid is a gamble, but I honestly have no better idea of how to get there. Oh wow, that is dangerous. That's a rich seam. Time to mine it. Oh, and a little bit of plasma for my woes. You know, it's good when you max out your inventory in the first 5 minutes. I'll put that there. Well, we're not running out of rubber anytime soon, that much is certain. Worth it? It wasn't worth it, Trashkin. I keep doing it to myself. Alright, let's see what we can find. Burnt out wreck, burnt out wreck. Double plasma, baby. Oh, awesome. And sap. And a little bit of sap. Let's see what else we got here. Oh. I'm aware. I got plenty of health bar though. There I go, blowing through road flares again. We'll just eat that substance right out of the trash can. that biz is. But I am curious. We got thermosap and oh, lead plating. Most valuable first, so that's thermosap. Alright, definitely don't want to hang out here any longer than it absolutely needs to be. Plenty of lead this time, and a little bit of extra thermostat. Alright, let's see what's up here. Oh, more thermostat. Plasma for rubber. Of course I'm in danger. Alright, well, let's see what's in the spicy tower. Alright, well that's enough damage for no gain. I gotta figure out how to bypass those. There we are, the land of plenty. See more ahead. We might be piecing out here. This is a good run so far. What we got over there? Observation post. Okay, cool. You know, when they said dense acid, I figured it just would have been exactly that. Extra damage from acid, but no. I didn't expect bouncing acid. It shows you what I know about this game, Trashkin, which is nothing, even hours into it. Had a great run so far. Go. I was afraid of that. See another thermo stop over there. No time. Well, starting with one of the bags, better than none. Then again. Okay, I'm doing both. Take some gambles. The multi-chromatic thing is just gorgeous. Oh. I know. Alright, here we go. Kind of aces here. Now I'm getting a little bit greedy. You blame me? There's tree candy around. There we go. Alright, we gotta move. As for why I bothered to empty inventory, Trashkin, pretty simple. If I see an opportunity grab on the way out, I'm taking it. Yeah, we're in rough shape. Luckily, I brought along that repair case, or repair paste, just for such occasions. Damn it. Hold together for a minute, sweetheart. I'll get us there. No. Looks like you got the worst of it. Ah, hell, I don't have a mechanics kit on me. Alright, start with the inflation kit. Alright, everything else good. Alright. Lights came through like a champ, though. Best patch myself while I'm at it. Wait. Seal kit first. That brings us most of the way back. Boom. Alright, and that's all our repair goo out. Alright. Boom. Alright. Since I'm taking the time, you best believe I'm topping off. No chances taken. Not with this rich load. Up. Oh yeah, we got some weather coming in. Yeah, we're not hanging out for the acid storm. You're gonna learn about that another time. Puncture probabilities high. Resources okay. Alright. More unstable energy is good. Although, weirdly enough, the spend to solve problems is very often stable energy for, like, diagnosis hints and such. That's looking rough. Ah, and electrified turrets to boot. Barnacle. Alright, I'm going. They said puncture probability. Weren't kidding, were they? Oh, just what we need, baby. Oh, you are a sight for sore eyes, Heartbeat. Appreciate you. Well, that's a blessing. Oh, this is a good haul. Hey, double up. $27 tree candy, baby. Well, I'll be... Not today, huh? Damn, we're almost out of storage. Oh. this seems to be the place for Twisted Embers. Tree Canyon. Man, all my extra gear is getting slapped this time. Oh, a wind busted my gear. All right, fine. Forget the lead. Necessarily need to pull that bird. I want to take a look anyway. We're fine. Look, you can slide up blind on that. Let's snag our spare plasma. Burn that MRE. Definitely snake that thermal. That lead. Would be right on top of it. Ah, I was. Bad real fast. We got kicked up a bit. get to the edge of this. Oh, there you go, ripping apart all that gain we made. Here we go. Deep breaths now. Deep breaths. Spun out the end there, but we made it. Well, we finally have a pretty reliable set of ways. 7.1. Oh, mama. Yep. It's just a short trip to the edge of the swamp there. You know, the dried out kind that keeps trying to murder me. Well, Trashkin, I'm gonna get the odds and ends together. But first, we're going to check the messages. Ooh, 88, the Olympic exclusion zone's only and best pirate radio station. Better than any of those English channel amateurs FX. Hold on, let me do that again. 88, the Olympic exclusion zone's only and best pirate radio. I can't keep a straight face while trying to do the routine. Right, now for the end of run swap outs. Okay, Trashkin, I gotta say, before I finish the next paint job, just a little note. Armored plates and the shuttle paint job actually look really good in lighter colors, as it turns out. I picked the wrong color scheme. Oh, yeah, that is slick. I mean, they just work better with light colors, as it turns out. Because there's a whole world of detail I wasn't noticing, and like, the armor doesn't look that far off from, say, heat shielding. Man, I could have been bumping a space shuttle this entire time, but no, I had to be slick. Well, I'll tune you in when I finish the paint job. Okay, Trashkin, I'm actually kind of proud of this one. I present to you the Squash Buster. Squash 1, if you will. Yes, I'm a giant Ghostbusters nerd. I know. Actually, I think I have some Crimson Line, right? I do. Uno momentito, Trashkin. Yeah! This is as good as we're getting, Trashkin. That's as good as we're getting. Oh, yes. This will do nicely. I just wish I could do sections, but I get it. Like, that takes a lot more effort. Yeah, good enough, Trashkin. Good enough. I'm gonna be real sad when I have to change this paint job now. Now, the downside is most of your better than steel attachments for armor eat rubber. And unfortunately, we ate a lot of rubber to get this up and running. I was gonna add spotlights, Trashkin, but I just don't have the swamp coral in me because, as you know, I really hate swamps. Excuse me, Trashkin. But that's all the runs we're gonna get in for this time. You have a preview of what we're working with here. We're working with a few more options. I'm thinking to hit Junction C4 next time. Then if that storm lets off, head back over here. See what's in that big empty over there, because the more points of ingress and egress we have, the better. I'm curious about that lone pump in the middle of nowhere there. But as far as I can tell, we're moving inward. So each of those are a barrier wall. Took me forever to realize that, you know, these are the walls. So, outer has the least problems, but also the least rare resources, or rarer resources. It's almost looking like G9 might have some good stuff there. High on the old resource bar. Won't tell us what. Same for that one. I've really got to figure out how... Oh. Right, broken bunnies, an unrecognized resource of lizard shape. Yeah, well, we'll be making for the miles. Apparently we got anomalous clouds. We've already seen bouncing acid. Like, how much worse could it be? But that's gonna do it for this episode, Trashkin. I'm so glad you came out. If you haven't considered subscribing, you can join the Trashkin by hitting the subscribe button. We light the trash fire quite regularly around here. And of course, have seating, snacks, and drinks available. Or, if you prefer to avoid the warmth and interaction in the comment section, that's fine. We invite you to join us in the light of the trash fire. We don't expect you to step out of the darkness until you're good and ready. I've been your humble host, Raspa Trash Bear, and until next time on Trash Tier Gaming, remember to count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Don't forget to tell the people you love you give a good damn good... Wait, there's one more. play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one. Almost lost it. Almost fumbled the bag, Trashkin. All right. Good night.